Hey guys, Matt the Sane Nighty here. Today is Tuesday, August the 18th. I hope you guys are having a good day today, because my day, it's going okay so far. And right now, if you guys don't know where I am, I'm actually over by the Fergie Jenkins Field right now. And I figured for today's video, I'm going to give you guys a full tour of the Fergie Jenkins Field ballpark, because I know before you guys say anything, I know I have vlogged at the ballpark before, because I've been to, a few Barnstormers games. And also, I have done some vlogs, inside the park before, but I don't think I've actually done like a full-on video of the park itself. And so I figured for today, I'm gonna give you guys like kind of like a tour of the the ballpark, like show you guys around, show you guys where everything is, and like kind of tell you guys about the park. Cause I just figured it'd be kind of something interesting for you guys to watch, as like a video. I'm actually just kind of at the front right now, like kind of like at the fence. So yeah, guys, I'm going to give you guys a tour of the Fergie Jenkins Field today. So I hope you guys do enjoy this video. But before I get into it, you guys, I just want to say that I hope you guys did enjoy my last video I did, which was on Sunday when I was trying Arby's for the first time in 8 years. That was on Sunday. So if you guys do want to check out that, that video, I'll put a link to it down below, of course. And yeah, guys. And the weather's actually not too bad outside today. I mean, yeah, it is pretty gray and cloudy, you can probably tell. But it's pretty warm outside. Like I think it's like 25 degrees outside right now, so it's actually not bad. It was actually a lot more like blue skies, and it was a lot more sunny out earlier today, but I guess now it's gotten a little bit more overcast, but it's okay. So basically what I'm going to do, you guys, is I'm going to give you guys like kind of like a first person view while I show you guys the park. Like I'll show you guys like the banners are over there, and I'll go inside the park and I'll show you guys like around like the bleachers, show you guys around, and yeah. That way you guys can kind of get a, first person view of, my perspective of me walking, and, kind of like a cool angle. So yeah, guys. But we're going to get into the tour now. So I'll flip the camera around and let's get into the tour. Okay, guys. So this is the first person view I'm going to be showing you guys of the ballpark. But first I want to show you guys the banners. So along the street here in front of the park, they have like these banners here for the Barnstormers. I think they were installed back in May, but they do look pretty cool. And there's actually more on Queen Street just over there. I'll show you guys that, once I'm done showing you guys inside the park here. But those are some of the banners along Tweedsmuir here. And if you go over here, this is the Ilward Homes Field House. I think this is where Dom Donnell's office is. He's the general manager of the Barnstormers. But this is like a clubhouse, but this is also, like his office and all that. And you can probably tell they have like fences along the park. It actually looks pretty nice. I think they were installed like about a year ago or something like that, but yeah. So we're just approaching the gate now to get into the park. Now, just so you guys know, you are allowed to go inside the park. As long as it's not any Barnstormers games, you are allowed to go in and just walk around. I think it's only like if there's the Barnstormers game, you can't like just go in. You have to like, have a ticket. But since there's no game happening today, you are allowed to walk in, but yeah. So this is one of the entrances. This is where if you have like season tickets, you go in through here. And then over there is if you have general admission. So they have two entrances to the ballpark for season holders, or season ticket holders, and general admission. These are some of like the rules at the ballpark. Just, it's also kind of like information, And yeah, see here's the Barnstormers' logo. Yes, sir. If you want, you guys can pause it and you can read it. But yeah. And right here it shows the schedule for the whole season of the Barnstormers. May, June, July, and August. May, June, July, all these have passed, and most of the August games have passed too, as we only got like these amount of games left. As we actually have 2 home games, by the way, on the 24th and 25th. But it's only because they're made-up games because they were rainouts on the original days. But yeah, so they have, poster for the schedule here. And then here's, their sign saying home of the Barnstormers. Yes, sir. And this is like the policies for the for the ballpark. If you want to read all this, you can. I'm not going to read all it on camera because it'll take a while. All right, guys, we're going to go inside and I'll show you guys around. So this is what part of the ballpark looks like. Over there is where you can get like snacks and all that. Like I think that like where I'm pointing right there, I think that's where you can get snacks. But it's pretty nice. you guys all know I have vlogged over in that area before by this building. But yeah. And, you know, they got some, like, picnic tables and, you know, all that over there. So if you want to just sit down and relax, you can. This is another building. I think it's, like, for the small leagues and whatever. I think it's, like, their office. Not bad. But usually, on each of the entrances here to the park, they would have, like, booths for, like, you know, tickets and all that. And, yeah. But it's pretty nice. They have, like a plaque here for Fergie Jenkins Field. It's, you know, it's dedicated to Fergie Jenkins. Yes, sir. And then here are some of the bleachers over there. I'll show you guys that in a little bit. And then here's more of the bleachers, and that's like the main area where like the sound system and where the main bleachers are. But yeah, this right here is where you can get snacks, drinks. And then right over here, during the Barnstormers games, this is where you can get like hot dogs and hamburgers and beer. They would have like a tent set up here and like volunteers and like barbecue grills over back there, kind of like behind that tree. So it's pretty nice. And then this container right here, this is actually where the merch shop for the Barnstormers are. So this is where you would go get merch for the Barnstormers. They use this container here. And yeah, there's like a little angle of the, you know, the whole park. And right here is actually 3 paintings of 3 of Chatham's famous sports players. On the left, you have Fergie Jenkins, and he actually used to be a pitcher for the Chicago Cubs in the Major League Baseball League, which is pretty cool. And then this guy right here in the center, I think his name is Bill Atkinson. I don't know what team he used to play for, but yeah. And then this guy, I believe it's Doug Melvin, I think. Yeah, guys, it's pretty cool. You guys can take a screenshot if you want to take a photo of that. But yeah. And did you know that all 3 of these paintings were all made by one person? I can actually go up to their name right here. Yeah, this is the person who did the paintings for this, and this. So yeah, it's pretty cool, guys. And you know, it's like kind of like a nice like little like field area, like hangout area where kids can go play around, or, like run around while the games are going on or whatever. It's pretty nice. And then here is the big sign for Fergie Jenkins Field. Ooh. Hang on, guys. I might actually get this for a thumbnail. Hey. Yeah, see, it says Fergie Jenkins Field at Rotary Park. It's the logo. And, you know, they got some, like, benches along it. If you want to sit down and relax, you know, you can. And then they got some porta potties over there. So if you want to use the bathroom during the games, you can. But, yeah, guys. So now we're going to go into the bleachers area, and I'll show you guys around that. You just go up this ramp here, and you turn left, and then boom, you're there. And this is the main bleachers. So for those who usually have for those who have season tickets, this is where they usually would sit. And up there is like the sound booth, and this is also where the people would do like the live streams, like broadcast area. It's pretty nice. And this is what the field looks like, guys. You know, over there is where the pitcher is, where the batter and the umpire is are over there. And yeah, look how big this field is. It's actually a pretty decent size. And yeah, it's, you know, the broadcast booth, stairs, so you can, you know, if you want, you can walk up here and you can find a seat. And all these stickers here are like names of those who have like the season tickets. Like this is like their own assigned seats. But yeah, look at this view, guys. Oh yeah, look at that. This would be a nice view to have. And in case you guys are wondering, where do me and Superfan usually sit whenever we come here? Well, I'll show you guys. We usually sit just right there. Right here is where me and Superfan sit. I'll sit down here. Yeah, guys. Look familiar? Yeah, this is where I usually sit at the games. Right here. Yes, sir. So yeah. And over here is more bleachers. This is usually where whenever like away teams come play here against the Barnstormers, this is where their fans usually would sit, because right here where I'm pointing, that's actually the dugout for the away team. Yeah, this is their dugout right here. Yeah. And then yeah, now I'm gonna show you guys those bleachers over there, and then I'm gonna go over down to show you guys that. And yeah, it is pretty nice. Like, if you guys ever get a chance to come here and just check it out, you should. And if you guys ever been to a Barnstormers game, let me know what you guys think of this ballpark. And if you've never been to a Barnstormers game, you should come to one because they are fun. But yeah, these are more of the bleachers over here. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It's pretty much the same size as, you know, the one over there. So yeah, not bad. You got like another cool view of the field. Yeah, it's pretty nice. And right here, you guys, like right here, this is where the Barnstormers' dugout is. This is where our team's dugout is, right over here. So, hey, not bad. Now we're gonna go down and see those bleachers down there, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. Like, show you guys from that angle. And here's another plaque from when they, you know, renovated this ballpark in 2010. So it's pretty nice. Not too bad. And of course, they do have some like sponsor banners along the bleachers over here. You can tell. Not bad. And yeah, guys. Yeah, usually when there's Barnstormers games, there's usually like a good amount of people walking around here. Oh yeah, usually a good amount. And to get in this fence right here, like this gate, I think this is where the players would go onto the field, and also to where the Barnstormers go to their dugout area, because I can show you guys. But that's the dugout right there. If I go over here, you get a nice clear view of the field. Oh, so yeah, see, here's a better view of the, you know, the dugout right there. That's a better view. And this is the scoreboard over there. Yeah, it looks pretty nice. And you can probably tell along the field, they have like a whole bunch of like sponsorship banners along the field. As I'm pretty sure once their season's done, I'm pretty sure they're going to take down all those banners. And then they'll put them back up next year in the spring for their next season. But yeah. And then these are some more bleachers, because it goes even further out. You just go walk this way. And yeah, goes way over here. It basically goes all the way out to the field house right here. And we'll go on to the bleachers, and I'll show you guys it from the angle. But look at this, guys. Oh, so imagine if me and Dustin ever come here to watch a Barnstormers game together, I feel like we probably would sit here. But guys, look at this view. Oh wow. Oh, this is a pretty good view, actually. Pretty nice. Got a good view of the board, and you get to see the pitcher and the, you know, batter right over here. And oh yeah, it's pretty nice, you guys. So basically, these are all the seats of the, you know, Fergie Jenkins Field. It's actually pretty nice. I think the capacity limit for this ballpark, I think it's like about over 100, over 12, over. Sorry, I think it's over 1,000 some people, I believe. But yeah, not bad. Yeah, guys. I'm gonna show you guys the back, and I'll show you guys what it looks like back there, and I'll even go on to Queen Street and show you guys the banners down that way. But yeah, this is pretty much mostly it of the ballpark. It's not like a huge ballpark or anything like that, but it's a decent size. Yeah, guys. There you go. I'll flip the camera around, that way you guys can kind of see me, but yeah, so this is pretty much mostly it of Fergie Jenkins Field. It is a pretty nice, you know, place right here. It is not bad. So, like I mentioned earlier when I was showing you guys the schedule, like the banner of the schedule at the front of the ballpark, but there are actually going to be 2 Barnstormers home games. One on Monday, August 24th against Toronto, and then there's going to be another one on Tuesday, August the 25th against the Barrie Bay Cats. But it's only because they're made-up games, because the two original days that those games were going to take place on, they got rained out, so those are the makeup games. And I might actually be going to both of them with Superfan. And if you guys want, I can vlog at both of them. So if you guys do, let me know in the comments below, and I will. So yeah. So here's kind of the back of the field. I think this is like a shed or something like that. I don't know what it is. There's a sign on it. I'll see if I can show it. But it's called Chuck's Shed, if you guys can see that. Yeah, I don't know. And this is like a driveway of some sort. I don't know what it's used for, but yeah. And just so you guys know, no, this is not where away teams will come park their bus. No, they don't park there. They usually park over at the streetway down there, along Tweedsmuir. But this is like kind of like a driveway, I guess, to get to the ballpark, in a way. But yeah, and you can tell this is Queen Street right here. But yeah, and yeah, guys. So there's Queen Street. Of course, you can probably tell. And yeah, see, guys, they have some banners up along here for the Barnstormers on Queen Street as well. So essentially, they have banners here on both Queen Street and Tweedsmuir. So yeah, guys. Yeah, guys. So that's pretty much my my tour of the Fergie Jenkins Field. I hope you guys did enjoy this, video. I just thought maybe it'd be kind of a cool video idea, like, give you guys like a whole video dedicated to the Fergie Jenkins Field, like do like a whole video about it, and like give you guys like a full tour, show you guys around, because for those who don't really know much about the ballpark and those who really aren't familiar with it too much, at least kind of give you guys an idea of what it's like and what it looks like in there. But yeah, guys, so yeah, I'm gonna pause the video, you guys, because I'm gonna probably go over there. I'll talk to you guys for a little bit more, and then I'll probably end the vlog. So I'll pause it, guys, and I'll talk to you guys in a little bit. Yeah, guys, so I hope you guys did enjoy the tour of the Fergie Jenkins Field. Yeah, now I'm just gonna walk around, as I'm probably gonna be going to the mall, because I'm actually gonna go to Dollarama, because I want to actually see if I can do another review on a drink, because I know I recently did a review on the crushed blue raspberry, but I actually might have another review video coming up soon for you guys. So I'm probably gonna be going to Dollarama, to the mall, and maybe I'll see if I can find whatever I want to get to review. I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is yet. You guys are gonna have to find out when the video is uploaded, but it will be on a pop, and I'll give you, at least give you guys a hint. It'll be on a Dr. Pepper flavor. So yeah, I'm probably gonna be doing a review video on a pop very shortly, you guys. So stay tuned for that. So there you go. Kind of give you guys a teaser for my next video. But my next vlog, you guys, like my next actual vlog, might be Thursday, but if not, then Friday. So stay tuned for maybe a video on Thursday, but definitely stay tuned for a video on Friday, at least. But yeah, guys. Yeah, I think I'm probably just getting the vlog now, you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to smash the bell, subscribe, to the bell on. If you guys do want to check out Sunday's vlog, I will put a link to that down below. And if you guys also want to check out Friday's vlog when I hung out with Dustin, I'll put a link to that down below as well. And like I said, stay tuned for a review video coming very, very soon. It might be coming later tonight or tomorrow. Just have to stay tuned. But then stay tuned for possibly a video on Thursday, but definitely Friday. So yeah. But yeah, be sure to follow me on Instagram, my TikTok, go to my SoundCloud, go to my music Instagram. Go subscribe to my own fan channel. Go follow me on X. All my links are down below. You guys already know. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.